Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share my favorite products from the month of August. August was such a weird month for me. It was definitely not normal. I did some traveling and went through like a hair fiasco. So in case you didn't see my last video, this is not where I want my hair to be. It's kind of going to be a work in progress for the next couple of months. If you want more information on that, watch the last video. Got jewelry, got makeup, got nails, so we got a plethora of things here. So please subscribe and let's just get right into it. So the first thing that I want to talk about is this necklace. I know it's so random, but I wore this in my last favorites video, I believe, and I think that's the only one that I wore it in, but I got so many questions on where it's from. I did link it in that video and I'll link it in this one as well, but it's from Bauble Bar. I can't remember if I got it from the Bauble Bar website or if I bought it on Nordstrom's website, but you can actually get them on both. But I really love it. It's a double necklace with just like one clasp in the back. It looks like that, I think it's Lana jewelry. Her stuff is like thousands of dollars and I'm sorry, but that is not my budget and I'm looking for something a little bit cheaper. This I think was like 30 or 40 bucks and I just think it looks so like fancy and bougie and I feel so extra when I wear it. So I thought that I'd talk about this first just because I've gotten so many questions about it. I think it's just you know what I mean? I'm gonna talk about press-on nails. These are the Kiss press-on nails. I took the packaging off so you can't really see like what they really, like what the packaging looks like, but they're by Kiss and they're press-on nails. They come with this glue. I actually just filed down my nails like in half. They were like really long. I'd love to do a full video on how I get my nails to be really long and be like strong and all that kind of stuff. My nails will be all really long and then I'll break one. So my mom told me about this kit and it literally, like, I've got one on my thumb right now. They're so durable and easy to use and all this stuff, but I've been loving this because then when I break one, you can't tell. And then next for nails, I have to talk about this color from OPI. It is Samoan Sand. It's what I have on my nails right now. It's a beautiful nude. It's kind of like a peachy nude. For me, it looks like it just like blends into my skin tone, which is like surprisingly what I'm looking for. It's just a really great neutral. I even had it on my toes and I thought it looked really nice and it's just a good natural neutral color, and especially I think if you've got like deeper skin tone, I think this would be really beautiful on you as well. It would be a little bit more of a pop, but for me it's just like very plain and just very plain Jane, which I like. I've been going through a foundation phase where I just love so many and it's kind of a problem. So the next couple months what I want to do is like go through all of the, like, I feel like I've got like 10 foundations that I'm obsessed with. And I want to really use them to see like what are my go-to favorite foundations because I can't just have 10. Like that's crazy. So I did recently find a new one that I really have been loving. It's the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Liquid Foundation. I'm in the shade Light Natural number 9. It matches me perfectly. It gives a beautiful finish. You can very easily get full coverage with this, which I've been loving a more natural finish and like a natural look on my skin. So I try not to use so much of this. I think just like one pump is good for my whole face. I haven't used it in a little while because actually this month I had to go like 3 weeks without even wearing foundation or wearing makeup because I got an eye infection. Well, I guess I could have wore foundation, but I just didn't wear makeup. But anyways, I really have been loving this foundation. I think it's beautiful. It's long wearing and all that stuff. This product is actually pretty new. I've only worn it like 3 times, I believe, and then I wore it today. But I really like it. This is the YSL All Hours Concealer. YSL sent me a huge package of foundations and concealers, so thank you so much YSL for sending me that. I definitely was not expecting that and it was just very sweet, so thank you so much. It takes me a minute to find out if a foundation is going to work for me or not, just because a lot goes into a foundation and how it works with your skin and how it lasts and all that stuff. But I feel like with a concealer, I can know right away if I'm gonna like it or if I'm gonna hate it. And this, so far, I've been loving. It gives kind of like a radiant finish to the skin and I just feel like it looks so good under the eye area. I did use it to cover up blemishes and stuff like that. I'm in the shade 1. I think it's great for my under eye area. The shade number 2 that they sent I think is a little bit too yellowy for me, but I just love the way it makes my under eye look. It gives a medium to full coverage. It's just a very beautiful concealer. I'm not sure how much the price is. I'm sure it's a lot just because YSL is very bougie and it's a high price point product. But if you're in the mood to look for a fancy schmancy concealer, I highly recommend this one, and I've been liking it the few times I've worn it. This next product is the Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter. So in Chicago, we don't have like blogger events or anything like that. Like everyone in LA goes to all these parties and events and things like that, and they get to know each other. And when you don't live in LA, you don't get to do that. I think the only other place that they do anything like that is in New York, and I don't live there either. I live in Chicago, and Maybelline they've been going on this like tour where they visit like different cities and invite bloggers and influencers and YouTubers, and just to hang out and get to know each other and get to know the brand. And I just thought that that was so awesome that they did that. So thank you, Maybelline, for inviting me and for giving me this highlighter. This is so beautiful. So I had the best time meeting the Maybelline team and meeting other girls from Chicago that do a similar thing that I do, and it was just a lot of fun. And I'd been hearing about this, and it feels just like a high-end highlighter. It's very buttery, very smooth, and very like boom in your face. All of us girls that were there, we all had different complexions. Like I was very, very fair. Someone else had more of like a medium skin tone, someone had even deeper of a skin tone, and then another girl had like a really, really rich, deep skin tone. And this looked beautiful on everybody. On me, it isn't as intense of a highlight because I am more fair. It almost looks like my skin tone. So I like that though, because it's not as beaming for me. I mean, it's got that beam to it, but it's not like as white reflective as it would be on someone with a deeper skin tone. I just really like it. It's beautiful. It's a great formula. And thank you, Maybelline, for giving me this and for inviting me to that event. That was so cool. This palette I've been really liking. This is the Naked Heat palette. I feel like this is so random just because, I don't know, this came out like for the summertime and it's like a summertime palette, but I've been finding myself reaching for this, and you guys know I am not a palette girl. I like my palettes that I kind of like put together myself and whatever. You guys know that. I love this. I think it's great. It's not like the other Naked palettes, not like there's anything wrong with those, but I feel like this is just way more what people are going for these days. Everyone likes these reddish things, and I know you guys are kind of tired of seeing these sort of looks, but I don't know, I've just been reaching for it. I feel like it's very versatile. There's a lot of neutral shades, a lot of darker shades, there's a lot of mattes and shimmers, and I've really been liking this. And even though this came out for the summertime, it's kind of like a summertime palette, I can totally see this for fall as well. Don't these look like fall colors to you too? I feel like I could have used this for my eyes today. I don't know. I really like this, and I've been reaching for it. Okay, the last thing that I want to talk about before we get into the hair stuff is this thingamabob from Henry Bendel. This is what I got this forever ago, like years ago, and this is what I used to carry my makeup. Now, before, when I was a lot more high maintenance with makeup, this didn't fit all my makeup, but now I only use 1/2 of it, and there's no reason why you need 500 things of makeup when you're traveling. You really don't. But over the summer, I went to Michigan for a week to visit my grandpa and my grandma, and I went to LA, and this is packed up right now because after I'm done with this video, I'm actually leaving for LA again. But I just want to talk about it because it's perfect for traveling. So you open it up, it's a zipper here, and there's two sides. I've got stuff in it, obviously, and then there's this here for more stuff. So I put all of my little products in here. So I've got like my brow gel, I've got, I don't know, a bunch of stuff, concealers, all that kind of stuff in here. And then any palettes and stuff I put on this side. This is so awkward trying to show you. Primers, and then this is extra stuff in here. And you can see I've got like a lot of room left, and it just packs it up real nice. It has a hook here if you wanted to hook it on something when you're at your hotel or wherever you're at. And it's just really compact. I've only had one thing break before when traveling, and sometimes you just can't really, what's the word I'm looking for? My brain, it's gone. Prevent, that is the word. Sometimes you can't really prevent that from happening, but for the most part, my stuff stays protected in this case, and I just really like it for traveling, and I've been using it a lot lately, so I thought that I would share it with you. So now let's get into the hair stuff. Basically, I've been trying like a whole new system that you're supposed to just use like that system, but before I get into that, I want to talk to you about the two things that I was using before I used that whole system. Does that make sense? Whatever. So I got a package from Way in the mail right after my hair got fried, and one of the things that was in it was this smooth spray macrame way. You can see I've used quite a bit of it, and you spray it on your hair when it's wet, and it like really smooths it out and gets rid of like, I don't know, just makes it feel really good. And it's also a heat protectant. So this made my hair feel really, really soft. And when it was fried, it was really hard to get that like soft feeling just because it had all the dead ends and it was fried. So this made it feel really, really soft. So I highly recommend this. If you're not interested in all this other stuff that I'm about to talk about, this is something that you might like that you can easily pick up at Sephora or order online, and it's really good. This other thing is the Dry Bar Detox Dry Conditioner. I'd never heard of a dry conditioner, but again, my ends were so dry feeling when it was styled even because it just felt so dry. And this you can spray on your ends of your hair, kind of like a dry shampoo. That's like, it looks like it's a dry spray. It makes your hair feel so soft and silky and smooth. And so if you have damaged hair, or if your hair even like on day 3 or day 2 and day 3 hair gets a little dry on the ends, you can spray this on the ends and it makes it feel really good. Because sometimes I feel like when I go in with a hair oil, because I still like my oils and stuff, it can kind of like make it feel heavy, and this doesn't make it feel heavy. It makes it feel really, really soft and smooth. So these are 2 things, if you're not interested in the stuff that I'm about to talk about next, that I really think that you would like if you've got damaged hair. And even if your hair isn't damaged, I think you'd like these. Okay, so into the hair stuff that I've been using for a week now. Basically, I'd heard about this stuff from Makeup by Tiffany D on YouTube, and this is the Monate hair stuff. I don't think I'm gonna be able to show, oh, I can. This is from Monate. This is what I've been using just to get my hair healthy again. Now, I've only used this, I think, 4 times, so I cannot give you like a straight up review on this. I just wanted to share this with you because it has made my hair feel so much better and look a lot better after getting totally fried. I was actually considering trying this stuff out before all this crap happened to my hair, but I just never ordered it. And then I thought, you know what? Now would be the best time to try it because I can see if it really does do anything to my hair. And thank God it has, and I've just been loving it. So you can only get this through direct selling. That's one thing I don't like about it, is that you can only go through someone. You can't just shop online. Makeup by Tiffany D does sell it. I will just post her link down below, as well as my seller. She's a friend of my boyfriend's mom, so I'll post that down below. But basically, I don't have all the information on this stuff, but basically it's supposed to be the best thing for your hair. It like really gets out all of the nastiness and buildup on your hair, and it's supposed to be amazing for your scalp. It's also supposed to help your hair to like grow in thicker and grow in faster at a faster rate. And I haven't noticed that yet. Obviously, it's only been 4 times, but I do notice my hair feeling different. It's weird. It feels different. They do say that you're supposed to go through like a weird phase with your hair. I haven't had that, honestly. My hair hasn't gone through any weird phases. I mean, it looks freaking yellowy orange right now, but that has nothing to do with the products. One thing that this company gets kind of like bashed for is the pricing, because it is a little bit more pricey, and it is a higher end price point. On average, the products range between $30 and $50 depending on what you're getting, and then they have one product that's like $100. I don't have that product. But basically, I got the hydration system, and then I got the Rejuva beads, and this is what was recommended to me by a lot of you guys. I'm on Instagram Live a lot, and a lot of you guys have tried Monate and you sell it, or you're a hairdresser and you use it, or I don't know, but a lot of people have been recommending this to me. So I got the hydration system that comes with the Renew shampoo. It comes with the Replenish mask, and then it comes with the Restore leave-in conditioner. Because this stuff is so concentrated and potent, and like you're getting majority product instead of water, I don't really know, it's just what I've heard, but basically you don't need that much. With this, I use about like a nickel-sized amount. Make sure your hair's like sopping wet, and I run it through my scalp, and it's not going to lather at first. You want to leave that on for 2 to 3 minutes. It explains it all in the bottle. You leave it on, and then after, I put a timer on my phone, honestly, because sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, it's been on for 2 minutes, and it's really only been 30 seconds. So after 2 to 3 minutes, I rinse it out, and then I do it again, and that second time it lathers like a mother. It just like it's foam everywhere, and I'm like, okay, I definitely used way too much. Then after you leave that one on and you rinse it out, I make sure that I really spend time rinsing out the product, because the first time that I used it, I did not rinse out the shampoo enough, and I kind of had some left on my scalp and it felt gross, and it's because I did not rinse it out enough. Then I make sure I get out all of the excess product and I put on the Replenish mask. I actually did order another conditioner because apparently you don't want to use this every time you wash your hair, but lately this is all I've got from the system, so that's what I'm going to keep using. But I do have another one on the way that I will be kind of like alternating this one out with. But this is the hair mask, so I put it on my ends and then I clip it up and leave it on my hair for 10 minutes, and then I rinse it out really thoroughly. Then after I get out of the shower, I put in the Restore leave-in conditioner. It's a leave-in conditioner. And then once my hair is more damp, I put on the Rejuva beads. This is a split end mender. Can't tell you if this is doing anything for me yet, just because it's only been 4 times that I've used it. But so far, my hair feels clean. It's such a weird feeling. This is day 2. It just feels lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy. It feels effortless. And if you're looking at my hair now, you might think it just looks like shit just because of the color and because it got so damaged and you haven't seen it since it was super healthy. You know, like my last video before the Get Ready With Me one, it was super healthy. But from having it fried, this is the stuff that has really made my hair feel absolutely amazing. I've got more stuff coming because I have loved it so far, and I just wanted to talk about it because it has been working for me. It was recommended to me, and I want to tell you about it. So I don't sell it. I don't really plan on selling it. I'm not really into that. But if you know anyone that sells it, I recommend trying it. I think they've got like a 30-day thing. If you don't like it, you can return it. I don't really know because I don't know. But I do think that this is a line that everything works together and you don't want to use other products while you're using this for the most part. At least that's from my understanding, because what the products do is like really get out all the buildup, and if you're using other products that are going to create buildup, it's gonna kind of like dull down this process, if that makes sense. So at least that's from my understanding. If you know more about this line and these products, please let me know down below. Don't hate on my yellow hair. It's gonna get better, I promise. The next couple times I go to my hairstylist, we're gonna work on getting it back to that ashy state that I want, and that, you know, just a not so orangey and not so yellowy. But yeah, so those are all of the products that I have been loving for the month of August. I apologize for the delay in videos over the month of August. It's been a little bit crazy, but things will be back to normal very soon. So thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and sticking by it while I took that little time to kind of get my stuff together. And let me know what videos you want to see next from me, any fall tutorials that you're looking for, or any like Halloween videos that you want to see from me. Please let me know that down below because I would love to know. So that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and I'll see you later. Bye.